I, I truly think that I wouldn't have been able to do that in my 30s or 40s.
So how old were you when you started your first company?
22, how about yourself?
I was 24.
Oh, nice.
And I worked before that. I'm Doug Hanna. I started my first company here in Austin. That company was called Help.com. Now I'm 29 and I'm COO of a company called Grafana Labs.
I'm Shanil, I'm 30 years old and I co-founded a company called Roomify. My co-founder and I have been running the business for 6 years now. So the question is, what are the advantages and disadvantages of starting a company right out of college?
Yeah, it's. I feel like the main advantage is youthful optimism. That's probably the main one that comes to mind. I think disadvantages are presumably you can gain some experience between whenever you graduate college and you start whatever you're going to do. And for me, like that was kind of my path. So I was working through college and then continued at that company after graduation and stayed there before I started my first company. And so that was super useful for me. But yeah. I know you started yours right out of college. So like, what was your experience?
Yeah, I would say like the advantages are just you have everything to gain, right? You have nothing to lose. At that point, I mean, yeah, there's like college loans that you're worried about, but other than that, you have no other big financial responsibilities or family obligations.
Mm-hmm. And when you started college, did you know that you wanted to be an entrepreneur by the time you were done, or did that kind of evolve?
Yeah, I think I knew it all along. I mean, ever since I was a kid, I was like a little weird, right? And even in college, I would come out with these like weird fundraisers to like, you know, I came out with these like wristbands and I would sell them outside of college games.
Oh, cool.
So I think I always had an itch to start something. And then, you know, it just happened that we found the right idea and we started it right out of college. But I actually envy that you had experience working for a company prior to starting your own. You know, I kind of wish I had that as well, just because I would have learned all the little things that you have to learn on your own.
For sure. I think I had the opportunity to make some of those mistakes, like on someone else's dime. And like you mentioned, like Mark Zuckerberg, it kind of like blows my mind that like Facebook is the only company he's ever worked at. Because for me at least, I've learned so much from working at different companies, working with different people, different environments. And I was able, like when I started my company, I was able to be like, okay, I like kind of this thing and that thing from this previous experience.
So you get to pick and choose what you want to bring to the table.
Exactly, and that was really valuable for me. I think society idolizes the people that like drop out of school even better, I guess, and like start a company and become phenomenally successful. But I think working for a couple companies, and I worked at like earlier stage companies, will give you a lot of good experience.
Yeah.